Ay, video gali gag. Good afternoon, sir. This is our topic for today. Data structures and algorithms. Arrays. Array is a container which can hold a fixed number of items, and these items should be of the same type. Most of the data structures make use of arrays to implement their algorithms. Following are important terms to understand the concept of array. Example, element. Each item stored in array is called an element. Example number 2, index. Each location of an element in an array has a numerical index, which is used to identify the element. Start.
Array representation. Arrays can be declared in various ways in different languages. For illustration, let's take C array declaration. Arrays can be declared in various ways in different languages. For illustration, let's take C array declaration. As per the above illustration, following are the important points to be considered. Index starts with 0. Array length is 10, which means it can store 10 elements. Each element can be accessed via its index. For example, we can fetch an element at index 6 as 9.
Basic operations. Following are the basic operations supported by an array. Traverse. Print all the array elements one by one. Insertion. Adds an element at the given index. Deletion. Deletes an element at the given index. Searches an element using the given index or by the value. Updates an element at given index. In C, when an array is initialized with size, then it's assigned default values to the elements in following order. Traverse operation. This operation is to traverse through the elements of an array. Example, following program traverses and prints the elements of an array. Example. When we compile and execute the above program, it produces the following result, output. The original array elements are LA 0 equals 1, LA 1 equals 3, LA 2 equals 5, LA 3 equals 7, LA 4 equals 8. Operation. Insert operation is to insert one or more data elements into an array. Based on the requirement, a new element can be added at the beginning or a given index of array. Here we see a practical implementation of insertion operation where we add data at the end of the array. Example, following is the implementation of above algorithm. When we compile and execute the above program, it produces the following result output. The original array elements are the following. The array elements after insertion are the following. For other variations of array insertion operation, click here. Deletion operation. Deletion refers to removing an existing element from the array and reorganizing all elements of an array. Algorithm. Consider LA is a linear array with n elements and k is positive integer such that k n. Following is the algorithm to delete an element available at the k possible available. Example, following is the implementation of the above algorithm. When we compile and execute the above program, it produces the following result. Output. The original array elements are the following. The array elements after deletion are the following. Search operation. You can perform a search for an array element based on its value or its index. Algorithm. Consider LA is a linear array with n elements and k is a positive integer such that kn. Following is the algorithm to find an element with a value or item using sequential search. Example. Following is implementation of the above algorithm. When we compile and execute the above program, it produces the following result. Output. Update operation. Update operation refers to updating an existing element with an array at a given index. Algorithm. Consider LA is a linear array with n elements and k in a positive integer such that kn following the algorithm that date an element available at k position of LA. Example. Following is the implementation of the above algorithm. When we compile and execute the above program, it produces following result. Output.
Welcome all. From this lecture onwards, we will start with the basics of arrays, and this is part 1 of basics of arrays. So let's get started. This is the outline of this lecture. First, I will give you the definition of array, what array is all about. Then I will make sure that you will understand the definition of array. And then finally, I will introduce you to one-dimensional array. So let's get started with the definition of array. An array is a data structure containing a number of data values, all of which are of same type. In order to understand this definition, I will divide this definition into 3 parts. First, I will tell you that what a data structure is all about. What is data structure? Data structure is a format for organizing and storing data. It is a format in which you can organize the data. Also, you can store the data. Also, each data structure is designed to organize data to suit a specific purpose. For example, an array is a data structure which you can visualize as follows. This is the way you can visualize an array. It's a large chunk of memory divided into smaller blocks of memory, and each block is capable of storing a data value of some type. This is the way you can visualize an array. It's a data structure because here you are storing the data as well as all the data is organized in a sequential manner, right? That is why an array is a data structure. In each block, you can store some data of some type, and all of them are organized in a sequential manner. So we can understand that an array is simply a data structure, right? So the first part of this definition is very clear that an array is a data structure. Let's come to the next part. it contains a number of data values. What does it really mean? This array consists of 10 data values. You can see this array consists of 10 data values, all of which are integers, and each value is stored in a separate block of memory, right? So we can say that an array contains a number of data values. This array contains 10 data values. Similarly, this array contains 5 data values, and again, all of which are of integer type. So the second part of the definition is also clear, that an array consists of number of data values, right? Let's come to the third part of this definition. All of which are of same type. Let's try to understand this third part as well. Data type of array elements. This array consists of all integer values, right? And this array consists of all characters. But what about this array? This array consists of characters, integers, floats, but the definition says that all elements must be of same type. So I can say that this is correct, but this is not correct. Because the type of all these elements are not same. That is why it is not a correct array. Either an array consists of all integers, either it consists of all characters, all floats, all doubles, or whatever you can imagine, but it is not possible that an array consists of multiple types of elements. Finally, we can say that the definition is clear. An array is a data structure containing a number of data values, all of which are of same type. First of all, it is a data structure, that is a format for organizing and storing data. Also, it consists of number of data values, and all of them must be of same type. It is not the case that one array consists of multiple types of data. It should always consist of data of same type. Now, I will introduce you to one-dimensional array. The simplest form of array one can imagine is one-dimensional array. Let's see how a one-dimensional array looks like. This is how a one-dimensional array looks like. This is already what we have seen, right? So the array that we have already seen is nothing but a one-dimensional array. It is a large chunk of memory, a single row, divided into number of blocks. And each block is capable of storing some data value, right? And all of them must be of same type. You can also imagine a block of memory as a variable and an array as a collection of variables. Now it's up to you how many variables you require in your array and what is going to be the type of the values which you will store in your array. Okay friends, this is it for now. Thank you for watching this presentation.